install, and I was just installing furnitures in colleges and stuff like that. So, but I was working 60 hours a week, and they were paying me $25 an hour for the supervisor. It wasn't bad, right? But again, I was back to square one, which is what? Not being at home. Having to tell my son, Daddy has to go to work if you want toys, right? Daddy has to go to work, if you want food and stuff like that. So again, I was providing financially, but I couldn't provide in any other way. So went back to square one. I remember coming home one day and I was like, I was tired. It was like 13-hour day, 14-hour day. I got home and I sat down and I was like, and I went on Google. I literally Googled, how can I make money from home? Like literally, that's exactly how it happened. And one of the top three things that came up was like Forex. And I was like, I don't know about this Forex stuff, because the reason why I did that is because about 6 years ago, I tried to go through YouTube. I came back from deployment. I had extra money. I saw like Forex was like a little wave, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go through every YouTube video I can watch. I'm gonna learn this stuff and I'm gonna duplicate my money, right? I'm gonna make all this money. Well, I was wrong. I didn't know what a stop loss really was. I honestly had no idea what a lot size was, all this type of stuff. And I put in there, I had $5,000 in my account. I put in for like a buy. I can't remember. It was a buy or sell, and I went to sleep. No stop loss or nothing. And I wake up the next day and my account's at zero. I lost all $5,000 overnight while I slept. Listen, I was sick to my stomach. I had a pregnant wife. She was extra mad, right? And I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Fast forward to October 1st, 7 months ago, I joined this academy. My biggest thing was this. I was like, if I can find someone that can actually teach me this stuff, like if I can go to college or like something, right? Like I'll do it. Like I'll do it because I know there's a lot of money involved in this, but I just need somebody to actually teach me. See what I'm saying? And I remember putting it on Facebook, everything, and my Fred that I actually served in the Marine Corps with, my guy Fred, he told me about these, like, bro, I know about this academy. What's up? And I was just like, man, I don't know, bro. Like, you gotta be real with me because I live in New York, one. Two, New York's expensive. I got a wife, 2 kids, man. Like, I really can't be gambling anything. Like, my wife, right? Like, I'm already tight. I'm already living paycheck to paycheck. Like, I can't just gamble. And, I wasn't really, making that much money. So he's like, bro, I will never lie to you, blah, blah. It's all self-motivated. You know what I mean? You're going to have mentorship, all this good stuff. Bet. So I gave it a try. I'm not going to lie. I slapped it on my credit card. I slapped on my credit card because I didn't really have that much money. I was living paycheck to paycheck. And I told my wife, I'm like, look, like I'm going to slap it on my credit card and I'm a grind. I'm a grinder. I'm a grinder. Fast forward 3 months in, I started making 5 figures a month. I quit my job, my furniture. I gave it to sit at home. I was making about $12,000 to $16,000 a month. Fast forward a little more to about last month, I started making close to 5 figures a week. I started making around 10 to 15 grand a week. Fast forward to this week, I had my biggest week trading. You know what I mean? I almost made about $80,000 in payouts this week alone. And I went from a guy that just took a $324 chance to now, making somebody's yearly salary in a couple days. Like I never thought I can do that. And I'm 28 years old. Never in my life I thought I would be able to do that. If you asked me this 6 months ago, 7 months ago, like, bro, you're going to be making 5 figures a week and, in 6 months, or, there's a possibility, I've been like, bro, there's no way. Right? There's no way. But there was a way, right? And it happened. So, that's just me, right? That's a little bit about myself. So now that you know, that's my little story. That's my little story. So I'm going to share my screen, right? I'm going to share my screen and give me 1 second. I just want you guys to know that I don't do no PowerPoints, right? I don't do no PowerPoints. That's just not my style. That's just not what I do, because at the end of the day, look, if you're a guest or anything like that, you got to understand this. You don't want the facts, right? Because when I first started, look, I just told them, just tell me the facts. Like, why am I paying for this and not just going the free route? I mean, I kind of knew why I wasn't going the free route because I lost 5 grand, right? About 6 years ago. But I'm like, all right, but why am I paying this? Why am I, like, I'm already living paycheck to paycheck, but why would I invest in this, right? To try to maybe like change my life. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you I Am a Master Academy. So right here, if you can see my screen, yep, you can see my screen. You're going to log in, right? You're going to have multiple things that the I Am Academy offers you. So if you over here look to the left, I'm just going to walk through it real quick. So here is you're going to learn 3 different ways how to trade. Not 1, not 2, but 3. So that's 3 different ways that you can earn income, right? So FRX. FRX stands for foreign exchange market, okay? It's foreign exchange market. We're not doing stocks here, okay? You got to understand this. This is a whole different beast. It's a whole different breed. With stocks, listen, it's cool and all, but at the end of the day, you're still depending on something to go up, right? For you to make money. So you're still dependent. But when you look at this, when you're trading a foreign exchange market, you're trading currency. You literally, yes, money is making you more money. Yes, it makes sense, right? If you really look at it, it makes sense. So when you look at a foreign exchange market, you're trading in a multi-trillion-dollar market. Yes, trillion-dollar market. That's what you need to understand. So now for us, listen, I just want the crumbs. That's what I want. When I'm looking at the crumbs, I'm just like, yo, listen, like, I'll take 5 figures a week. You know, I mean, I get it. You got trillions of dollars, but listen, give me some of that, right? Give me a little bit. Give me a little of those crumbs. And I don't know about you guys, but 5 figures a week is very life-changing for me. Shoot, 3 months in, 5 figures a month was life-changing for me. I was allowed to literally make $12,000 to $16,000 a month while still hanging out with my son, my daughter, and my wife at home. That's life-changing. So you got to understand that we're dipping our toes in a trillion-dollar market. You're going to learn how to trade in the market. And another thing you need to understand, that this right here, what you're going to learn to do, this is what banks do with all of our money. This is how the rich get richer off of our money. So when you look at these things, you got to understand, like, okay, so the bank is grabbing our money that we put in, that we have in our savings account, right? They're grabbing our money and they're giving it to somebody, let's say like me. Now, yo, Alex, this guy just put 10 grand in there. Here you go. Flip that. All right, cool. I got you. I know what I'm talking about. I know how to trade. So I go in there and I know I make 70, 80 grand real quick. And guess what? You know that little interest rate that you have in your savings account, that 0.001, that really like, you don't even feel it, right? That's your cut. That's your cut. So now you can't sue me. You can't do nothing. But I gave you your cut, so it's cool, right? So I'm getting rich off of your money, but you have no idea. You just thought I liked you because I gave you a little 0.001 interest rate. So now think about it like this. Imagine learning the skill to cut the middleman out the way. The middleman is what? The bank. So now you're going to cut the middleman off, and you'll be like, yo, I'm going to go straight to the source. And what's the source? The foreign exchange market. You're going to learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market. Like, you know what, banks? I'm going to collect 100% of the interest now. I'm going to collect 100%. And I'll pay the academy that 0.001% interest. I'll give them, because that little 0.001 is making me 99.9 now. You see how you flipped it now? Now I'm getting rich off of my money. I'm no longer allowing you to get, you know what I mean, keep getting rich off of my money. That's how you're going to learn, right? And then HFX. HFX is high frequency forex. Listen, this is a different beast. This is what we call money in minutes. This is an adrenaline rush. This is basically allowing you to read the market, and then the next couple of minutes, boom, in and out with the bag. So, right, how do you make that? Like, how does that even work? So now you're wondering, like, all right, what is even high frequency forex? That is what I'm telling you. Is like, right now, I'm going to analyze the market, right? Again, things that I'm going to learn, things that I pay for to learn, and I'm going to read the market. I'm going to be like, hey, I believe that the market is going to come to a certain area and go on an upwards momentum. Or it's going to come to a certain area and go down. And I'm going to win money the next 2 minutes, in the next minute. That's what you're going to learn how to do. Why? Because the currencies, because remember what I told you before, you're trading currencies, the world's currencies. So let's just say you're trading the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, right? And you believe that from $1 to the other, the value is going to go either up or down. And I'm going to capitalize that. So let's just say, hey, I'm going to buy at a low, and 2 minutes later, since it's going to go up, it's going to clip me out and sell me at a high. So boom, I made money. In 2 minutes, in minutes, even if it's $20, you got to understand this. Even if it was $20 in 2 minutes, you did that from literally the comforts of your house. I used to get paid $25 an hour to get up, get dressed, get in my car, spend gas money, go to my job, right? That I half flight because I was dying, right? Because I was like, you know, my back hurts, everything hurts. But you'll be able to basically do that in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. And then guess what? In and out, $20, okay, next. Another $20. And you're sitting there like, wow, I'm developing a skill that I control the pace. I control the pace. I control my own raises. It's over. I'm telling you, it's over. You took control of your finances. You took control of your life. It's over. That's what you're going to learn, right? With HFX and FRX. And then DCX. Listen, this right here is what we call crypto. This is the crypto world. I know a lot of you probably heard about Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP, all these other, coins, all these fancy little coins. And guess what? All of us that are part of IM Academy, we're ahead of the game. We get in before the hype. So whenever you saw when Bitcoin dropped last week to like 50,000, guess what? We went in, right? Because we knew why. Because, oh, the Academy told me how to read charts. They told me, oh, hey, look, it's going to hit off this, it's going to reject, and it's going to shoot up all the way to 60K. Let's get it. What did we do? Us educated people, we got in at 50K. Now it's at what, 58,000, 59,000? Listen, we made all our money plus some back. Because we have the advantage. That's what we pay for. We pay for that type of advantage. We pay for to not miss the train, right? Because right now, when you guys see it on social media, you're too late. You're just, oh my God, what, Bitcoin? That's the thing. Oh yeah, let me just dump money in there. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna just put money because everybody in my IG, Facebook, they're posting about this thing called Bitcoin. But guess what? You're too late now because right before you even posted it, we already been in that. We're already thousands of dollars richer. We're already hundreds of dollars richer. So that's what you're gonna be paying for, fam, for that type of advantage. Do not be that person that has to tell your kids, your grandkids, and people after them, hey, we're broke because I decided not to invest in myself. Don't be that person. Be the person I gotta tell your kids and your grandkids, listen, we're not broke because your dad or your mother, whatever, invested in herself or himself. So look, boom, we out. So those are the 3 different type of things. So I already told you 3 advantages that you have for paying. FRX, HFX, DCX. I'm going to put you on game for more. So right here, go live. When you're looking at go live, this is what I call like, literally, it's literally like, I don't even know how to say it, right? When you look at go live, these are proven multimillionaires, one, right? These ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be able to get on with them live, right? They push out a schedule every day that you're going to be able to see and plan out for for your whole week, night or day. So it doesn't matter when you're working. There's always somebody on that you're going to be able to take advantage of. That you're going to get on with them, right? You're going to literally get on with them and take the same exact trade they take. Either we're about to lose together or we're about to win together. But understand this. What I really respect about this academy is that they show what they're betting. So it's not like they're hiding it, right? Where they're like, hey, take this trade. And then in the back of your mind, be like, I wonder if they even taking that trade too, right? I wonder if they even taking the trade. I wonder if they even suffer the consequence if we actually lose this trade. So I'm saying, nah, they're out there betting $10,000, $100,000, whatever day, right? They can leverage. And you over here, right? When you first start, you're betting $20, $10, and you'll be like, man, if I lose 10, he's going to lose 100K. So he can't afford to lose his trade just as much as me. Again, another advantage that you get for paying for this academy. That's 4 already that I already told you. 4. So now I'm going to give you another one. So when you're looking at this, this is what I call certified cheat codes. This is certified cheat codes. I don't know about you guys, but I barely graduated out of high school. I'm going to just be real. I barely graduated out of high school. High school was never, like school was never my thing. A squared plus B squared, all that stuff. I'm like, yo, why do I need to know that type of stuff? You feel me? So when I'm looking at this, they are literally giving me 95% of the answers. Like I just have to put in the 5%. And what is the 5%? I just got to literally plug into the academy, learn the strategy, and then just literally pass it from here to my broker. So now imagine, this is what I tell everybody. Imagine, somebody walk out of a test, right? They walk out of a test and they got 100 on it. And I'm standing outside and they're walking, yo, Alex, yo, here's the answer to the test, bro. I got 100 on that. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to happily grab that piece of paper and I'm going to walk right into that classroom. I'm going to grab my blank test right next to me and I'm going to have all the answer sheet right next to it too. And I'm going to transfer all those answers right over. I might change one so I get like a 95 so they believe that I did it. You feel me? Like imagine looking at it like that. So when you're looking at this right here, I'm going to just show you one of the strategies. I'm going to show you one. And this is one of the most popular ones that is going to allow you to really start trading right away. Okay? Right here, this is one of the, strategies that IM Academy offers. So when you're looking at this, I get it. There's mad red lines, green lines, blue candles, red candles. You're probably like, yo, there's no way I'm going to figure this out. Listen, I felt the same way when I first joined October 1st. I'm like, bro, there's no way. I barely graduated high school. What makes you think I'm going to be able to figure all these lines out? It's a lie. Listen, I was trying to convince myself that I couldn't do it before I even started, but you know what? I got to do this, right? I can't take no as an answer. I can't keep living paycheck to paycheck. I can't keep living 60 hours, working 60, 70 hours a week. So when I looked at this right here, You're going to have videos. They're going to go live. The creator of this, he's actually the #2 instructor right now, right? He's going to teach you this strategy. He's going to literally walk you through it so you can understand the strategy. And this right here, what's it in? Right here to the right side, it pushes out every 5 minutes. It pushes out a trade idea. Okay, when I say my idea, right? Because look, you're not going to win all of them. It's just impossible. I'm going to keep it real. But are you going to win way more than what you lose? Oh, yeah, all day. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Right? So right here, it's going to push out trade ideas, whether it's USD JPY, right? The US dollar versus the Japanese yen. Then you have the euro versus US, the European dollar versus the US dollar. So right here, this thing pushed out GBP CAD. This is the Great British Pound against the Canadian dollar. Look, it pushed out, hey, a put. We believe that this market is going to push down. And look what happened. Everybody that's a student, everybody that pays for this advantage just made money by just following a strategy, by literally grabbing the answers and pasting it into their broker's account, and boom, I'm richer. All you have to do is just learn it. Plugin actually want to learn it. You see what I'm saying? So look at this. So this, again, this is just one of many strategies. One of many strategies. Right here, you can see a lot of them. You have DCX strategies. You have apps. You know, FRX. You have apps, Forex. You got the harmonic scan. Look at all these strategies, all these answering sheets available to you. Again, why are you paying? I mean, I'm already up to 5, right? I got the 3 things that you're going to learn. You got the Go Live instructors. You got the strategies. And listen, you got one of the most important things. You got my man Fabian Aguilar, who's my personal mentor. Right? 6, he's going to be your personal mentor. And listen, he got me to a point where 3 months later, I was able to quit my job and make 5 figures a month. He got me where 6 months after that to be making 5 figures a week. So what do you think he's going to do with you if you actually want it like I did? Right? Put 2 and 2 together, fam. Look, I mean, I can keep going to how many advantages you're going to get, right? So that's literally the privilege you're going to get by joining Mr. Aguilar and his team. He's gonna set you up for success like no other. You just gotta be coachable and you gotta be hungry to get it. It's not gonna be given to you. I'm gonna just say that right now. It's not gonna be given to you. There's no way. If it was that easy, everybody do it. Right? So now that I showed you that, I'm gonna try to show you a trade. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you a trade. So right here, what you're looking at is a broker. What you're looking at right here is a broker. And right now I'm in this trade, right? I took this trade. Basically, I said, hey, I believe that this market is gonna shoot up in the upper momentum and reject this area and shoot down. That's basically what I said. And right now it shot up like this, right? And everybody that's with me can take this same exact trade. It shot up to the upwards momentum. It smacked a certain area. And what did it do? It rejected. So if it remains, it has to remain. Again, it has to remain below my line. And if it doesn't, I end up losing the trade. But if it does, boom, I just made $1,600 in 1 minute. Oh my God, I just pressed the buttons. I don't even know what's going on. I just dropped the whole thing. Listen. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I just cleared somebody's 2-week check in 50-something seconds. While I'm talking to you, I'm like, yo, let me see how much you're gonna make, right? How much am I gonna make? And I had a bad entry right there. They lucky I had a bad entry, right? So, again, do you see the skill that you're gonna learn? Literally, you're just going back and forth, playing with the market. You're learning how to beat the market at its own game. You're literally, so why? Because this is what banks do. So why would I not? Yeah, I don't need no degree for this. Why would I need a degree for this? Oh, you said I just need hard work and dedication? Best, say less. Another $3,200. Bro, I just made somebody's monthly check live because I'm about that life. I'm going to show you what it is. I don't really talk about it. I like being about it. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that promise you all these things, right? They promise you all these things. But at the end of the day, is it real, right? Is it real? Show me. I just showed you in 2 minutes. I just made one $1,600 one and a $3,200 one. So that's $4,800 in the matter of 2 minutes. What else do you need, fam? I showed you the advantages. I showed you who my mentor is, who you're going to be joining, Mr. Aguilar. I showed you why I'm 28 years old and retired. I mean, and I showed you a live trade and how I was able to do that In literally 3 minutes, I made $4,800 in a hoodie and a beanie. So what? Like, I wanted it. I was coachable. When I first joined, I was coachable. Mr. Fabian Aguilar, guess what? You know what he did? He's like, bro, I got you. He gave me the blueprint. The same blueprint he's going to give you when you join him. This is where you're going to be at if you follow that blueprint. This is exactly where you're going to be at if you follow that blueprint. But it's now, again, the ball's in your court, fam. The ball is in your court because whether you join or not, you need to understand this. I need you to understand this. Whether you join or not, let me start sharing my screen because, I'm looking at that 3,200 right there. I don't want to, listen. Whether you join or not, we're going to be okay. Because why? Because we know how to trade, right? We're going to make money trading. Just how I showed you, we're going to continue to make money trading as a family. For us, we want to put on as many people as we can. Why? Because, listen, if I just keep surrounding myself about hungry people, the more money we're going to make. I could have easily been selfish. And just kept this information myself and be rich on my own. Right? I could have easily made the $4,800 on myself. But no, I said, nah, like, I gotta spread this love because, this is crazy. They didn't teach me this stuff in high school or middle school or elementary school. But this is crazy. And whoever want to come on, let's get this. If not, it's okay. Good luck working for the next 40 years of your life to collect the 401k that's basically going to last you 3 to 5 years after you retire. So guess what? Newsflash, when you retire, you don't get your full retirement checks. You're going to get half of it. Guess what? Now you're going to have to go find yourself a part-time job till it's time for you to go. And the reason I can speak on that is because my own mother, right? She had cancer recently. She's been with the same company for 30 plus years. 2 weeks after she rung the bell that she beat cancer, because my mom is about that life, right? She beat cancer 2 weeks after she was back at work because she got bills to pay. Imagine giving 30 years of your life and you still can't retire. Bro, what? That makes 0 sense, fam. That literally makes 0 sense. But people are just so content with it. They're like, well, it's safe, it's secure. And guess what? That same floor that you're in, right? That 40 plus years and I got to work to the day I die. Guess what? You're going to pass that same floor and that same mentality to your kids, to your kids' kids, and all of them. So you're going to be the one that's going to break that chain because I did for my kids. I'm going to tell you that. I'll be damned to have my son working 60 hours a week picking up furniture. I'll be damned having my daughter having to work for somebody, right, for 60 plus hours a week for 40 plus years of her life. But you need to understand that my ceiling is not what? My kid's new floor. I'm going to create a ceiling that's going to become my kid's new floor. So what are you going to do, fam? Right? That's all I'm going to say, man. Yo, my man, Fabo, my mentor, thank you so much for having me, man. I really appreciate it. You know, I'm telling you guys, for my guests, listen, I showed you live how we make money. I showed you all the privileges you're going to get from, you know, from being part of I Am Master Academy. And honestly, again, the most important one of those, man, you're going to have my man Fabo as one of your top mentors, right? So what else you need, right, to better your life? But yo, my man, Mr. Aguilar, I know. Thank you again. I love you, bro. Do your thing, man.
Bro, I appreciate you, bro. Look, first of all, guys, I told you I'm not just bringing anybody on whenever it comes to these lives. My man here, right, he just bodied the market. He took it serious. He said it himself before we end this call. He said it himself. He didn't want, right, his kids to have that ceiling. He wants his kids to have a abundant lifestyle. And I honestly think all y'all should want the same thing. I honestly believe all y'all should want the same thing. See, understand, things happened last year that probably left some of y'all without a job. So, guys, don't limit yourself in the things you can do, and don't let other people limit your expectation of you. Don't let other people think that you can't do exactly what Mr. Alex just did, what Mr. Lugo just did. You too can clear a $1,600 trade. Just be coachable, be teachable, and don't stop going towards what you need to go to, guys. With that being said, peace, bro. I love you. Thank you, man. Guys, you can catch us early morning, in the morning at 11 a.m. Right? Catch Mr. Lugo Trading on Breakfast of Champions. You can catch myself at midnight with my brother DC, bodying the market as well. Guys, other than that, I got nothing else to say. We're about to go enjoy our life, enjoy the weekend, and spend it with our kids. With that being said, peace. And to all the dads, don't overwork yourself. Don't overwork yourself for another man. Invest in yourself. Peace.
Sure. See ya, bro.